how are you today? I hope you are well. I hope you're doing okay. Right, this is an important message for you today. Somebody is coming back into your life. I'm hearing sharpish, meaning that means that they're coming in very quickly. But the word sharp is in my mind, okay? And I feel that they're going to come straight out of the blue, almost as if nothing happened. Okay, there's going to be a complete change of heart. Now, the card that came out when I was getting ready to do this reading for you was there is only you in my mind and in my heart. Okay, someone, it's been very on and off. Even if you've been in no contact with them, the energy between you has been on and off, and by that I mean I'm hearing that some days you can feel them really strongly and some days you don't, okay? But they're going to come back in. It's going to be very quick, and with the word sharp, they've got something really important to tell you. So I'm going to have a look at that actually. What is it they want to talk about? What are their true intentions? And, you know, some advice for you as well today, because this is really important. It'll change the trajectory of which way you decide to go. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to give this deck a shuffle. First thing I'm going to look at is what are they doing? What are they up to? Okay, let's see what's going on. So while I shuffle this, like I said, I hope you're well. I hope you're okay. That is always the most important thing. And I send you love and energy, okay? If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. The links are in the description box to the website. I'm going to take this one actually. And everything's on the website. Go check it out. And also check out the free relationship report as well. Also, thank you for your comments. I do read all of them, and your likes and your support. And if you're new here and want to see more, just hit the notification bell. Okay, that card came out. It's impersonator. Someone's faking something. Oh, right. Okay. I feel part of the message that is going to come from your ex is that whoever they are with or associating with, now it can be romantic, it can just mean a friend or, you know, an associate of theirs, but I do feel that this person they're associated with either knows you, okay, because they know you well enough to want to be like you. I'm hearing that song, I Want to Be Like You, Hoo. I can't think what it is. I think it might have been a film. Was it Jungle Book? Anyway, your ex has realised that the people they are associating with, or person they're associating with, is fake. Okay? And they were encouraged either to leave you or not to make things work. Okay, you had issues, you have problems, all right, but I don't feel the underlying element today was narcissism or you know, stuff like that. It was just more you had issues and you had problems that could have been worked through, because the base level for your relationship, I'm hearing these words, the base level was good, you know. It wasn't bad. Just like anything in life, you know, sometimes the shit hits the fan. There's things that have to be dealt with, outside problems that do, because, you know, we're human, we live on this planet. They affect the relationship. So what I feel that your person is going to be telling you is they made one holy mess leaving you, but also they were encouraged to listen to other people's opinions of you. Okay? Now, I'm hearing that your person would like to say they're sorry that they didn't have enough backbone, that they didn't put you first, they didn't, you know, they almost sat on the fence, which in the end really got you down because they weren't supporting you. And I'm hearing that you were tired. You just got tired. I don't feel that you fell out of love with this person per se, okay? But in the end, quite rightly so, you have to put your own needs first, because if you're in a connection with someone who is just sitting on the fence, keeping the peace, just, not really doing much of anything, and you're slowly sinking into a pit of mud, that's no good, because you've only got so much energy. Spirit's saying that to you. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. There was something you did or didn't do, and it was the right thing. But the key message here, this is the important message, that there is somebody who wants to be like you, act like you, dress like you, look like you, and copies you. But I'm hearing, whilst on the other hand, wanted to put you down, okay? They didn't like the fact that, something, I'm hearing to tell you that even without anything, you're leagues ahead. You're in a different league. This other person is quite materialistic, not your ex, but this other person's quite the impersonator. Let's call the other person the impersonator. They're very materialistic, okay? And they're shallow. So when you'd meet them, if you didn't know them, you'd think they possibly had achieved, or they were, they got their stuff together, okay? Whereas you, even if you had nothing and you could wear anything or be anywhere and you just lit up the room, okay? They were also jealous of the amount of people who were drawn to you and the love that you just naturally showed to people, okay? You would give your last penny. You'd help anybody, okay? Now, you were in your own lane, I'm hearing, and this person should have stayed in their own lane, whoever they are. But they wanted to be you, and part of this was interfering in your relationship, okay? Part of it was interfering in your relationship. This is really channeling. I will get some more cards out. I really is very, very important. And I know when you see this message, whenever it is, whenever you pick this message up, because time is not linear, okay? This will happen fairly quickly for you afterwards, that this message will come through to you. It will be from your person, okay? They didn't want you to reconcile. They didn't want you to reconcile. They just didn't. They didn't. And it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy. Just total jealousy. Yeah, but instead, this is running. But instead of your person, your ex, dealing with this, I'm just hearing that they should have got off their backsides and got off that fence. They should have just stood up for you more instead of just sitting there, letting you take all the insults, all of it. You could see straight through it. You're highly intuitive, okay? You're very empathetic, but I feel that you've worked on your boundaries. Some people call it being a dark empath. I mean, I'm not really a label person, but it's someone who's got a lot of empathy and can feel, and you just know, when you walk into a room, you feel the energy, and people can tell you otherwise, but and you're usually proven right further on down the line. Strengthen those boundaries, keep working on those boundaries, I'm hearing, because you put up a boundary. But I don't feel it was because you fell out of love. I feel you were just exhausted. You'd had enough. The human body, the nervous system, it gets dysregulated, and in the end, enough's enough. I'm just hearing that enough is enough, okay? One more on the environment. Thief. Yeah. Robbed, lost, theft, physical some loss, physical or emotional, some theft. Somebody wanted your ex, or somebody wanted to destroy your relationship. Okay. Somebody wanted to destroy it, but your person has seen through this eventually. Absolutely, eventually. Let's see why. Tarot, why have they seen through it? Yep, they're in the Two of Wands energy. Okay. It might have seemed okay to start with. With the Two of Wands, it basically means someone's got a choice to make. Okay, so within the environment, they've seen through all of what the heck's been going on here. Now they've got a choice to make. All right, they're not happy where they are. They're not settled. You know, it's turned out to be fool's gold, that kind of energy. They're restless. They're working out how to detach. Okay. So they've gone in, so in the environment they're in the Two of Wands. The only thing sometimes with the Two of Wands I do feel is someone can be a little bit paralysed by fear of something. Like they know there's a big world out there. They know they want you. Okay, they know they want you. They've got this important message to tell you. But they've still got one foot where they are. They need to make a choice. And the reason I'm really feeling that today is because I just see your person just not making the right choices, just sitting there like some, I don't know, just sitting there, you know, not getting involved and not doing what they know they need to be done. They're avoidant, they're a bit avoidant. Anything else? Yes, the Chariot, okay, but it's in reverse. Now, combine that with the Two of Wands. It means that they've got a choice to make. They need to get off their arses, okay? I know that's a bit blunt, but that's what I'm hearing. They really need to get off their backsides and do something. They need to come and give you this message. But they're feeling powerless, okay? They're just spinning their wheels, all right? And I feel they'll be pulling in your energy, so you might not have really had them on your minds for weeks. And then they're suddenly, out of nowhere, back in your head again. So yeah, they're restricted at the moment, okay? They need to make a decision. They need to make a decision because they do feel that you are the love of their life, okay? Now they could be a Cancerian, or they could possibly have fire, Leo, Sag or Aries. But at the moment, this is why it's going to come in so quickly. This is why I was hearing that word sharp. Because the Two of Wands, clarified by the Chariot in reverse, is somebody who has a lack of direction, a lack of self-control, just sitting there really, and also unable in the physical realm to actually make a move. So if they need to move house, it's not working out. They haven't got that single vision yet, but they're going to get it, okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck, the unknown in their environment is the Tower. Okay, this is what you don't see coming. This is why it's important. They are going to suddenly bring the whole pack of cards down, as I say. The whole thing's coming down. It will be very sudden. It will be no half measures. And I find this quite a lot when people are stuck in the Two of Wands energy. They sit there, sometimes for months, sometimes they can sit there for years. But then all of a sudden they're like, you know what, I'm done, and in comes the Tower. All right, so they are going to end the situation they're in, whatever this means for you, okay? And it's going to be quick. That's why I was feeling it's important. Okay, let me just see what they'd like to say to you. I might get a timing, actually. Let me do a timing. Don't always do timings because I have a different, I suppose, I don't believe time is linear, all right, but everything's happening now. But I don't know, I'm just hearing do a timing, Keeley. Memories, they're reminiscing and they're dwelling in the memories of you, okay? Confession, oh, they've got a big confession. You're the love of their life. You are the love of their life, okay. Let's see if we can get a timing. Tarot. Timing, please. Spirit guides, please try and give me a timing on this. October. Okay, yeah. It's going to balance out for you. This is going to balance out for you. You're going to work through this. Even though the old story is not brilliant, you're going to work through it, okay? Your connection is divinely protected. By that I mean not some outside force, but you were meant to be in this connection with this person, and I don't feel the story's over yet, okay? But definitely I feel sometime in October, this person is going to come back in. They're going to want to smooth things over with you, have some form of reconciliation with you, okay? Anything that you need to know. Yeah, be the Seven of Swords. Important message. Again, this is important. Be the Seven of Swords. Prioritise yourself, okay? And by that I mean, don't get sucked into anything that does not align with who you are now, right? Always remember that you create, you are amazing, wonderful, you are perfect just the way you are. You don't have to be. This other energy that your ex has been involved with, you don't have to get involved with that, okay? Keep your cards close to your chest, especially if you have people around you who might not be too happy about a reconciliation, okay? Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't ever think that you shouldn't just save yourself first, okay? Be clever. Yeah, don't speak on stuff. Keep your cards close to your chest. Keep your desires and everything you're manifesting now that's now existing, keep it in there, okay? They'll be back and you get to choose what you do with it. You choose, okay? This is your movie, this is your life movie, okay? You're the director. So don't speak, don't give anybody too much information, I'm hearing. So I'll leave it with you. Look after yourself, remember who you are. You're on that pedestal, okay? You are the director, you get to choose. I love you very much, take care.